Hello? Okay, it's fine. It was the summer before freshman year. I attended an event for my major, criminal justice, and one of the lectures was about a specific class where you sit next to inmates and learn alongside with them. I remember thinking to myself, who in their right mind would volunteer to take this class? So I disregarded it. Freshman year, I received email after email about this so-called Inside Out Prison Exchange Program class and would send the email straight to trash. But I received one specific email with a link to a video. And I remember thinking, all right, fine, I guess I'll give it a chance. So I sat there and watched a whole 45-minute video on this class. And attached to that email was a link to an application. Now, I spent such a long time watching that video, I thought I might as well apply. So I sat there late at night, laying in my bed, filling out the application on my phone. And about 2 weeks later, I received an email that 20 students' applications were accepted, and I was one of them. I went to the interview thinking there's no way I'm gonna get accepted any further. Can y'all guess what happened? I got accepted. I was shocked. And it was only after getting accepted did I start to learn more about the program. I started to get so excited. I started to tell my friends and family, oh my gosh, I'm going to prison, which is definitely not something I should have been saying out loud enthusiastically. Fast forward to the first day of class. I was nervous. I did not know what clothes to wear, what shoes to wear, even what to bring. But I walk inside the class first day only to see that the inside students, what we called the incarcerated individuals, were just as nervous, if not more than us. But they all had these huge, warm and welcoming smiles on their faces that made us all feel so comfortable. We then sat in an alternating pattern. Inside student, them, outside student, us. Inside student, outside student. It was very awkward. We had no idea what to say to each other. But as class went on, we got extremely comfortable with each other. We started sharing deep personal stories and experiences and even talked about our favorite football teams. Go Pack, go. Now, on the second day of class, I already found myself living in a life-changing moment. One of the inside guys approached me and told me he wanted to talk to me about something without coming off as offensive. And I told him, of course, but I was a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. He told me that he has met Muslim men before, but has never met a Muslim woman, and that the only thing he knew about Muslim women was what he heard on media outlets, that we are very reserved and conservative and always kept to ourselves. He told me that I broke all of those stereotypes because I was friendly, always smiling and laughing, and even wearing that eye stuff. He was talking about my mascara. He then ended our conversation by telling me if he ever heard anyone talk bad about Muslim women or Muslims in general, he's gonna stop them, remember me, and tell them he has met a Muslim woman and she is chill and cool and the friendliest person he has ever met. Now, for me to hear an incarcerated individual come up to me and speak to me about this not only brought tears to my eyes, but it also brought tears to his eyes. And this story is just one example of how impactful this class was for me. We talked about a wide variety of topics, from victimization to why people commit crimes to our childhoods and where it put us in the life we are in today. Sorry. Now, fast forward again to the last day of class. Waterworks. Tears were shed. As we exchanged our final goodbyes to each other, we made sure to make one last promise, and that was to keep the promises we made throughout the semester, whether to do good in school, in prison, or when they got out. And this class was so impactful for me because we ASU students got to learn about the criminal justice system from outside of the textbook statistics. We got to learn about the system from individuals who were in the system. Now, what's the point of me telling you about this? My main purpose is not to be afraid to put yourself out there and try something you would have never expected to try. I would have never expected my 18-year-old self go to a prison to learn. but I'm 100% glad I did, because without going to this prison to learn, I would have never experienced all these life-changing moments and positive impact that the Inside Out Prison Exchange program had on me. Lastly, I would like to end with our class's favorite quote by Brian Stevenson. Each of us is more than the worst thing we've ever done. Thank you.